One of my favorite memories of Christmas are those involving my godparents and how they kept the Polish tradition of Wigilia alive each year. Now, my family was not Polish, but my godparents lived across the street from us, and each Christmas Eve, as soon as the first stars appeared in the sky, we'd all gather together. My mother, my brother, and I, along with my godparents, their 3 children, and their grandchildren, to partake in this annual feast. Now, while we use the term Holy Supper to describe it, and our dishes were not exactly the same as other Polish families, what I love most about Wigilia were the details of the tradition. The preparation for the meal took more than just days, it actually took months. My godmother had to order the opłatki, which were unleavened thin bread wafers embossed with the nativity scene. And then, since there were at least a total of 12 dishes to be served, and my godfather did all the cooking, that part took about a week. Now, the dining table was set up in the living room, since there were about 15 of us each year. Hay was placed under the tablecloth on the table to remind us that Jesus was born among the animals in a manger. My godfather would begin Wigilia with a prayer, and we would start eating the opłatki, usually dipped in honey. Next came the soups. Our family served sauerkraut soup, then mushroom soup, and then pea soup. As a side dish, we always ate something called bobolki, which was a fried piece of dough the shape of a finger, almost like a dumpling. This usually went in the soup. Now, my godmother's background was more Czech and Slovak, so I believe this side dish came from her side of the family. As the evening continued, there were dishes of pierogies, cabbage, potatoes, fish, and there was no meat since Christmas Eve was considered a holy day. Now, once the hours-long meal was over, everyone was assigned duties: clean up, wash dishes, break down the table setting, and most importantly, get the little ones ready for bed. For me, this is the best part. All the children were told to listen for Santa's sleigh bells during the Wigilia meal, and told to behave or else they wouldn't get any presents. While the kids were upstairs putting on their pajamas, the adults brought out presents, placed them under and around the Christmas tree in the living room. Then 1 or 2 adults would go outside and go to great lengths to make it seem that Santa had arrived. This included throwing logs up on the roof or shaking sleigh bells outside the windows. The noise soon got the attention of every child in the house. They all ran down the stairs in one big ball, and they tried to catch a glimpse of Santa. Every year they seemed to miss him, but they marveled at all the gifts he left behind. It's been years since I've attended Holy Supper, but I cherish the memories I have, and I thank my godparents for teaching me the importance of Wigilia and its traditions.